Hi, I'm Courtney Clark. I'm an officer in Washington, D.C. I used to be an undercover officer, and this is one of the buildings where we used to do one of our narcotic cases. I didn't really grow up in church, but as a child, I always had this inclination to go. I started going like around 6th grade, so that was kind of like my first encounter with Christ. I kind of went to church in and out through high school, and when I was 16, I was sexually assaulted. And around that time, that's when I kind of felt like, God, if you really love me, why would you allow something so heinous to happen to me? So I went most of my adult life not really being in church. I was very guarded, very misguided. I used to live this wild, crazy life, just partying, hanging out, drinking. It was all about me. Prayerfully and luckily, I came across fellow believers at my job, other officers, detectives, sergeants, that, had a heart for Christ, and they were persistent with me, continued to talk with me. We used to just have conversations, and I was reluctant at first, but they just continued to just love on me and reach out to me and just even pray with me, pray for me. And their persistence was key. The fact that they saw something in me, whatever it was that Christ placed on their heart, I think I'm just so grateful for that, because that was the key, and that was, what helped me to realize I really did need Christ in my life. As I was trying to pull away from the wild lifestyle I used to live, we were doing a lot of narcotic cases that would put me back in those situations where we're in places that were really undesirable for my growth. It was a blessing to have Pastor Dale, along with my other fellow officers who are also Christian, to keep me accountable. We're not perfect. We don't have to be this perfect person. That's what Christ is for. That's who you turn to when you're trying to grow. He understands what you're going through, and he wants you to lean on him so that you can grow. All that energy that I was wasting on clubbing and having fun and drinking and having, being in relationships that I wasn't supposed to be in, I just love how he turned it around and kind of allowed me to use that same vigor to pursue him and do work that's glorifying to him. I count it all joy to have this relationship with Christ, because it's the best decision that I've ever made in my life.